Hey Leo, hey Leo. So we're about to start your reading today. This is not your lunar or full eclipse, full moon reading for May 5th. This is just to check in and see where our Leos are at. If it resonates, please make sure you guys that you like the video. And to my regular subscribers, hi, and to my new ones, welcome in. So today we're going to be talking about our Leos, and I have pulled some sticks already because I was trying to get this camera to work. But we are going to be talking about a Leo right now who is facing their fears and learning how to kind of like step outside of their old ways. We also have a Leo here who might need a reading or to find a reader who's going to be able to answer some of their more specific questions, because as you guys know, this is a general reading. So when we're doing collectively, we know that in your sun sign, moon, or rising, that a Leo right now is trying to make some choices about choosing their next path. Now, I'm going to give advice here, but it's more general. So if you are someone who knows specifically that you need to ask real questions, then I would recommend you finding a reader, or you can always use the description box to message me as well so you can get your own reading and ask the questions that you need to ask. However, the last thing that we have here is rock, paper, scissors, which is someone really facing their fears, their desires, and really going at it head first. But I feel like this is someone who could be wanting like new career, family, love, or trying to move to a different place. And so it's like you're trying to figure out which one should you put first. And that's definitely what we're going to be talking about as we continue on with this video. So if you only had time for the short message, there it is. Find a reading, get ready to take on your journey. And if you got time for the rest of the message, here we go. All right. So, we have cleared the space, all right, you guys, obviously, to make sure that Spirit allows us to know the things that we need to know for our highest good, but also for them to speak clearly. When we did that, we got this. Take time to reflect, which is the Mirror Guardian. Y'all see that? And then we also have the Direction Guardian, which is Choose Your Path. But both of these let me know, while we're talking to our Leo, is that our Leos right now are asking for all the guidance and possible around them to be able to help themselves feel loved and protected while they get ready to embark on this new journey. So I have a Leo here who is also trying to live in their truth. So someone here is trying to be brave and honest at this time. You're really wanting people to see who you really are. So you could be a Leo who people used to attract to you because of the things that you had materialistically, or maybe they enjoyed like the things that you would do for them, and you're stopping making that your form of the way that people talk to you or get to know you, right? So you're just basically saying like, hey, yo, you might have been able to get away with that before, but you can't get away with that with me no more. So like, if you want to deal with me, then this is how I come. And you're not coming like giving gifts to people anymore or trying to please them, people pleasing. You're now working on just being brave and honest in yourself. Now, the last one that we have is the Wise One, which is telling us to grow within your current situation. You see that old lady right there? The Wise One. Okay, so Leo, all I'm seeing here is that you're really wanting to be your best self. You're really wanting to do what's intuitively best for you. You want to do whatever your soul purpose is at this time. I feel like I was talking to a Leo who you might have been off course for a little bit, just kind of really chasing whatever felt good to you. And now you're realizing that maybe I'm here for a purpose and I want to slow down and do a little bit more. So now you're following what? The voice of your soul. It's right here at the bottom of the deck. But this is also kind of like what you're meant to be doing, Leo, because it seems like for whoever this is the time of your life where Saturn might be in the house that causes you to recognize the value of what you're doing. A little tea break. All right, so in the physical, we have a Leo right now who is switching timelines, learning how to be the light or to live in their purpose so that way other people can be inspired by that. I don't feel like you're a Leo who's doing it so other people can be inspired, though. It's just what happens because people will see you in this path. You're really having to trust higher forces. So I feel like I'm talking to a Leo who also your finances might be a little bit not as much as what you're used to it being. So now you're having to just like wait for the next level of your of your life. So Spirit is encouraging you right now to stay rooted, stay grounded, and to enjoy success and happiness right now in the moment. Because I feel like right now is like a little chill session right before you become somebody completely different. So in this time, Spirit is just wanting you to know, like, hey, you're not alone. Feel comforted, feel loved, because we're about to really shock and awe you, okay? So let's get into the tarot. Thank you so much, Spirit. First thing we have is the Father of Wands. I love that Leo is showing up for themselves. This could always be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know whoever it is that you deal with at this time. But what I really am seeing here is that um, we have a Leo here who's really who's really kind of like in the dark right now. So I feel like what that means is that your friends are not really aware of what you're doing, because right now you're in your shadow work. So this could be someone who is like hermit right now, staying to yourself. Because look at this guy. He's to himself. He's in the dark. And it's like, as he's in the dark, he's getting like shocks and waves of whatever it is that's supposed to be coming to him in his understanding. So this is someone who it's like your fears are hitting you from every corner. Like, what if you try a new career and it fails? Or what if you decide to have a child and the child doesn't love you, or the mom doesn't love you, or the dad doesn't love you, and so then you have to start over a new family. So I feel like whatever a Leo is talking about right now, they want it to be justice in the fact that it conquers over their good and their bad side. So our Leo here really wants to leave a lasting impression. Okay, maybe that's gonna be the status, wanting to leave a lasting impression. Okay. So, what else do we have for our Leos right now in the tarot? I feel like all of this so far is really directional, but somebody wants to start taking action. What? Into the 3D. Somebody is wanting to bring the fifth dimension, the things that they dream about, the things that they believe are theirs. They want to really bring them down here to the third dimension. But you guys, that's why you're switching timelines at this time, because right now the 3D is becoming the 5D. You see that right there? How it cut the deck, and it's right there. But you do have to stay to yourself right now with this Hermit card and do this evolution. So I guess I'm talking to somebody who needs to hear, like, it's okay to be by yourself right now. It's not that you're alone. It's that Spirit is wanting to talk to you. Yeah, because there's work that needs to be done here with this Eight of Pentacles. So there's work. Oh wait, this is the Seven of Pentacles. So this is not even work. This is more like you're waiting. But in the waiting level is where you're realizing a lot of stuff. You're giving Spirit the time to make sure that things are going to be able to work in your favor. Because I feel like this is like the combination of like Father, Son, Holy Spirit, or whatever you believe in. Mostly just a lot of things working together to make sure that you have your own wish fulfillment. And secretly you know that this is what's happening, so you're having to be patient. A Sagittarius could also be involved here, because we see the Temperance. This is like the second, third time that it's actually came up while I've been reading. But regardless to say, someone here is really wanting to like take a leap of faith on themselves and try some new action. But I really feel like right now it's kind of clouded, it's kind of groggy. You're not too sure about where your next step is supposed to be. And so that's why this lightning is coming here to help you set everything in order, so that way you can be able to take your next steps and be logical about it. Because someone here really wants to get their finances together, but also their career. But it's not only for yourself though, it's also for the people around you. So Leo, I feel like you're taking up the space for a lot of people at this time. This is huge transformation energy, but it's happening so rapidly and so random that it's like the best thing that you can do right now might be to just sleep it off. What else? Because I feel like there's something else more that these Leos is wanting to know. You just meant to be in this time of like of not knowing what to do. This is you figuring it out. This is the starting ground. Yeah, look, I want to show you what they said that you guys are supposed to be doing right now. Y'all see that? What is that butterfly doing? Evolving. But is the butterfly flying around? No. You know why? Right now, it's supposed to sit in one place and figure out the next move. Again, we see here at the top of the deck, the Seven of Pentacles. More sitting and waiting and hoping and thinking and dreaming and wishing and hoping and thinking. So this is the energy of you guys right now, is really waiting for you to transform. And I feel like if you can grasp that, you'll give yourself a little bit of leeway to recognize that things don't have to look the way that you want them to right now. I feel like someone here is separating themselves from their emotions. You might not be emotionally available at this time. You do hang out with friends, though. That's what I'm seeing here. And it feels like someone here is just really looking forward to having a type of level of stability where they can maybe pursue new love, because I also have here the Two of Cups. Okay, so the Two of Cups is here. What does that mean? Not only are you wanting to co-create with the universe, but you want to co-create in life here. It could be like starting a new business with a new business partner, or this could be like you waiting for someone who's nurturing enough to help you get a business idea off the ground. Or for a Leo who does have a family, you might be waiting to find out that someone is pregnant, which is really great. But once that happens, then you're going to really kick into high gear. I feel like someone here is going to want to like make more or do more for their family once this situation happens. This is just what I'm getting for the Leo at this time. Let's see what's going on with love. And if you're a Leo that's single, then I feel like what that means is that you're wanting to be around people who help you be more productive. You're wanting to be around a group who make you feel like you could be more successful. So that's what I feel like. What is for love for our Leos, please? Whatever comes out. Boom. Unconditional love. Okay, Leo, and this is what you're doing for yourself, is learning how to be more self-loving, learning how to be more one with yourself, more learning how to like be the attraction and not want people to come to you. I feel like right now what's happening in love is that somebody is definitely looking at you transform. Boom. With the sunglasses, somebody is definitely looking at you go through this tower moment. Here goes this lightning again. It keeps letting me know that you are definitely in a tower moment where you're going through some huge upheaval, huge transformation, huge surprise. And so you might not really be talking to nobody or telling nobody what's really going on because you got stability on your mind. Wake up in the morning, I got not stability, not murder, but stability on my mind. And so the relationships that you have had before this transformation might feel like right now you're being a little bit like one-sided. They might feel like you're not really talking to them. And these relationships, if they're not willing to accept that you're transforming, are karmic. So if you have people who are complaining about what you need to do for yourself, recognize that these relationships are karmic and you probably already did what you had to do for them. And don't be afraid to walk away. It's okay to make some new memories here for love. So I don't see that I'm talking to a Leo that's in a relationship. I feel like I'm talking to a Leo who's by themselves, learning how to self-love, realizing that they haven't received enough before in love, so they're not even wanting to deal with it. It just hasn't been enough. Look at that. Not enough. Heartbroken in the past. So you're being more strategic now with the hand of cards here about how you pursue relationship or just abundance in general. But I feel like you're learning how to just recognize that your abundance comes from yourself. You're not even wanting someone to bring it to you. You're just kind of like, hey, you know what? I just want to live in the moment right now, spend time with my friends, heal myself, and just get what it is that I deserve with the boat here. So I feel like is really gonna push to your new beginning, and then from there you'll witness that you'll be living a lot healthier, a lot happier, and you'll feel that your life flows for you a lot better than what it did. And you will also recognize that you no longer have those toxic relationships that you once had before. So that's really excellent for our Leos, that you guys are going through this like transformation. It's to a point where everything is on hold for you right now. The tarot, the love, all of it is on hold for you right now because you want your best. All right, so what is the advice that we can give to our Leos right now so that way we can end it out? Because I feel like right now you ain't really talking to nobody. You ain't really doing too much, you know what I'm saying? You might go out and grab you something to eat, but you ain't grabbing nobody else nothing to eat because you're learning how to serve yourself. So even if you have siblings that's in the house, you ain't getting them no food. Normally you would have, but you're not right now. And let's see what the advice for our Leos are. Thank you so much, Spirit. For their highest good, what is the advice of? Okay, so Leo, you're being told that as you continue to rest, you'll be getting downloads about the dreams of abundance that you've been having. So you can expect that as you sleep that the angels are working and sending you messages for your higher self, but also you're beginning to realize more and more what your dreams are and how you want to, what type of role you want to play in the life of others. So I feel like right now the best thing that you can continue to do is just sticking to yourself and making sure that you're getting enough rest. Water, drinking water, I'm hearing water, water, water is also very important in this time of your life. The number 9 could also be very significant. So, like 9 months for some of you, or 9 weeks, 9 days could take how long for your transformation. But also, the last card that we got for you guys, Leo, is savings. And this is more about like consistently saving your energy, consistently saving your finances, consistently saving like the words that you have to say to others. I just feel like a Leo right now is really learning how to like, wait on the right timing, learning how to trust and prepare for your future. So it's kind of like the energy of someone who, we would save money or have an IRA or have some type of backup plan for whenever we're about to retire, right? And that's because you get ready to retire by saving for your future. And so spirit is saying, hey, save for your future right now, whether it be your energy, whether it be your seed, whether it be your sexual energy is important at this time, or your thought processes, your ideas. Be careful about where you place them because someone in your life right now could be wanting to leash off of you. So at this point, Leo, please take the time to reflect and figure out what's the perfect path for you to go into. Please also, be honest about it. Don't feel like you have to go a certain path because other people have. And trust that when you get done with this whole transformation, you're going to be such a better butterfly than what you were before. Please also continue to feed yourself words of abundance, and reminding yourself of how deserving you are. Eating clean energy food and drinking that water is really going to help you, because I feel like someone here might feel like other people are just like doing so well and all they do is drink soda all the time. Leo, don't hold yourself to that. Continue to pray, and before you know it, this positivity is going to call a windfall of abundance to come to you. That's what I'm hearing here. So, until next time, Leo, be great, stay peaceful. If it resonates, make sure that you like the video. And until next time, peace. For real.